Oh, what's happening there, babies? Elton McFall here on the, what are we, the 19th of April, I think? My God. And it's only like 8 degrees Celsius. And you're looking at Côte St. Luc Road, or Côte St. Luc Boulevard, because it looks more like a boulevard than just a road. But back in the old days, it actually was just a road, just a dirt country road, just like so many parts of the city. And you see right now here in Montreal on this gorgeous, beautiful day, Easter Monday, I think it is. Perfect day. Winds are light, sunny, blue skies, fantastic. That's been very rare so far this year. And I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, I think it's because I slept like, I don't know, 5 hours or less last night, and due to a bad decision of eating a late night supper. But anyway, as by popular request for you, Mr. Jerry, you know who you are. Look at it, it's going to do a walking video here on the Hampstead side of the street. And on the other side is, of course, NDG, Notre Dame de Grâce. That's where my good buddy Ed lives. And there we go, look at these beautiful signs they have here. Boy, you can often tell the wealth of a neighborhood by the signs they have. And look how beautiful those signs are. You know, it's the same thing. If you go in Saint-Lambert over the river, they got signs that look like that style, but they're green, dark green. So, I was gonna do like Adam do and say, shall you come with me for a walk here? Shall you? I really screwed that up, but anyway. So a block away from here, there's this church, and then there's another one, like a block away there. So yeah, I've already been walking quite a bit just to get here from Queen Mary Boulevard. So I took a break on that bench across the street on Côte St. Luc, but I'm going to attempt to maybe do a walking video of the whole street because it's a few blocks long. I think it's about 6 blocks, you know, kind of like New York blocks, as is to say they're long, you know. That's too bad, eh? Another one bites the dust, literally. So I suppose that my friend there, subscriber, well, he's a friend, right? Long time subscriber. I imagine he lives here, or he lived here. I don't remember really. But there's definitely some beautiful homes around here, and they're definitely not on the cheap side. I guess it's too bad though that this side's not all lit up, it's all in the shade, so we'll do what we can here. Well, I guess because it is a road that's going downward where cars pick up speed easily, it wasn't enough just to put a speed bump here like so many municipalities, but they actually had to put stop signs. That's pretty bad, but what do you want, man? What do you want? I don't have to tell you how the world's got into a goddamn big hurry, right? And it's like, it's as we say in French, une folie furieuse, eh? Go, 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 and there's no people that are relaxed and to chill out and take it easy. No, 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 no. Unfortunately, and I have to admit it. Beautiful driveway. I have to admit it that you know, if I was a driver with a car, but I'm visually impaired, if you don't know, but I'm a car fanatic, then I'd probably be like a lot of you out there, and I wouldn't have the patience, frankly. That's nice. It's got kind of that chapel, kind of church looking there with the entrance to the door. I don't make stuff like that anymore, right? I always say that, don't I? I don't like sometimes how repetitive I am. That's why more than ever I'm trying to do what I do, but more differently, you know? Look at this beauty here. Look at this. There's a few houses like that. There's one house, I think, at least like that on Queen Mary Boulevard, which is near here. That's just fantastic with all the stones and the kind of a, what do you call it? Oh, look, nice Buick. Yeah, nice. It's a Lucerne, eh? That totally threw off my train of thought now. Yeah, you don't see too many houses that look like that with the stones like that. And oh, there's the scrap right there. There's the scrap. And this little girl, she's going back and forth up the street and down the street, and that's all she's allowed to do. But I mean, look at these places, look, right? It's the repetitive design. Probably like $1 million each. You know? Look, this guy's got a Lexus parked here. Okay, it's the cars from Ontario, but yeah. But I don't think I would mind living around here, seriously. I mean, again, it's high society here. It's not a bunch of vagrants like where I live. They're just like destitute type people, unfortunately. A lot of them are good people, poor people like me, but wow, look at that copper on that roof overhang over the door. Wow, that's very special. Is that paint or is it actually copper? Anyway, whatever. Oh, I noticed that camera's doing that noise again. When I move the camera, I think as Ben said, that's the lens focusing, I believe. So now we are at Queen Mary Boulevard. This here is an entrance, is an emergency entrance, exit, for the Metro Blue Line, which starts all the way up there, several blocks way up there at Snowden Metro Station. So I think this guy just waved at me. Hey buddy, I hate scooters, but that's nice of you to do that there. Here's another one with all the stones, you see? Beautiful. Yeah. Anyway, moving southerly. These columns here, kind of cool, kind of weird. Get a shot of the Queen Mary sign here. Of course, if you're really French, you'll probably never say Queen Mary, and you'll say Reine Marie, which is, in my book, incorrect. That's how much I'm a stickler. If a name is French, it should be pronounced in French. If it's in English, it should be pronounced in English. But then again, I'm lucky because I was born bilingual. Mother tongue is French. My mom is French, and my father was, well, he's dead, but he was part, you know, Irish and French Quebecois there. Whoa, look at that. That's kind of odd, eh? Yeah, that cottage look. Very, actually, that's the thing I forgot to mention. You look at these homes, and these are very, very Anglo type of, you know, like Brit Anglo type of design, like going back 100 years probably. I'm not saying those homes are 100 years old. They could be, but probably not. Some of them, I think they might be, though. Areas that are really old like this here. Yeah. Yeah, like the color, hate the car. Very typical. Attention, watch out. Watch out there. The sun's got some heat in her. It's beautiful. Isn't it interesting, though, how nobody is allowed to park on the other side? Just occurred to me now, actually. Look at that. Nobody can park on this side. And I think that's probably the city of Hampstead would have people believe that they actually need to have room to bike. Where actually they don't. But I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to even touch it. Don't talk to me about bike paths. I don't even want to talk about it. Okay? That whole thing to me has gone off the rails. Completely. You think maybe we'll see something vintage or antique around here? I had an ex-friend who lived around here apparently, and when he moved here, jerk off, he told me there was a bunch of old cars around here, which would not be surprising because a lot of people got money out here to have those types of cars. But on the other hand, if you look, oh yeah, that's right, they do have garages. Look, they're hidden. Yeah, these are like just like Ed's place in NDG. It's like 2 floors, and the garage is underneath. It's hidden. It's tucked away there. And his place was made in 1927. So his place was made in 1927. These places have a similar design. They're also probably date back to the 20s, I imagine. Oh my God, I'm tired. Yeah, again, it sucks when you don't sleep well enough, man, you know? Yeah, I made that mistake yesterday. I had my aunt's frozen pizza. I think I had it at like 9:30. And that was a big mistake. And I think on top of that, I might have even had a little too much caffeine. And anyway, what time did I fall asleep at? I don't know. I don't know. All right, there's a few more homes than I thought that are built with those stones. That must have been a very lengthy process to build, eh? Look at that, this one's got 2 of them. It's beautiful, I love that. But again, the downside, I can't stress this enough, after having lived in a building that's about as old as these places, or Ed's place, is that the downside is, as charming as they are with their little windows and nooks and crannies, after more than 8.5 years of living in Hochelaga in a building like that, well, don't expect any brightness in these places, really. As a matter of fact, I went to go buy, I had a score of awesome vintage magazines there, made a new friend out in Rosemont, and I go into his place, and he's got an apartment, right? It's a 5.5, which is more of a Quebec term for 3 bedrooms. And you know, I go in this place, and it occurred to me, like, almost quickly, how bloody dark it was in there. Because me, I'm lucky, I got actually windows on 2 sides. That guy had windows only in the front and in the back. So imagine how dark that is. So if you're affected by darkness, because like for myself, like me, for example, I'm visually impaired, so we're very much affected by, you know, brightness and darkness, and, you know, yada yada yada. And So in other words, when I saw that place back in 2013, I jumped on it too quickly. I don't know why. I think I was too snowballed by the charming walk I had walking just from Joliet Metro to go check that place out. And I don't know, I guess I was lazy. Maybe I didn't feel like going to look at anything else because it's hard to find an apartment. And now it's harder than ever, and that's one of the reasons why I just decided to stay there. Oh, more scrap. I see the scrap there. I see the scrap, and it just crossed Isabella Street. Isabella? Damn it, no, it's not Isabella, it's Ellardale. Ellardale. Oh, that's right, because once that street crosses the Carey down there, it becomes Isabella. Sorry about that, let me see here. Holy cow, look, I think you can see the hospital over there. Oh, you can't really tell. Whatever. Take my word for it. Take my wife, please. I'm just kidding, I don't have a wife. I've never been married. I'm the eternal teenager. I've always been doing what I love doing, and I always will. Making videos of things and models and drawing and painting, you know. You see, if you're one of these lost souls, now I want to know that, I know that there's some of you I've actually chatted with or met that you said that my videos have helped you through a tough time. Listen, that's really cool, man, because again, nobody ever said life was easy, and they sure as hell don't tell you when you're a kid how it's hard and presents challenges, and even more so to people like me who are not who are maybe chemically imbalanced in the brain, you know. But yeah, I've been like that too, where you know, that certain people's videos I watch, and they're therapeutic. That's what YouTube has become. It's, I think, unfortunately kind of like those phones, right? Look at this cute little job, eh? Look at this. Look at that. It's almost small, and it's like charming. And how much is that place, eh? Like what, 1.5 million? 995? Well, you know, like I always say, I may not have much money at all, but at least I carry myself with good taste and charm and class and respect. And those are really the rules of life, in my opinion, you know. I'm not a religious type, but again, don't, as the 10 Commandments go, be honest, don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, don't covet thy neighbor's property, etc., etc. And that's a nice Hyundai Elantra. Wow, look at the condition this thing is. That car's probably over, I have an ad for one of those. It's from like 1999 or something. I think that's when it came out. Yeah. Boy, the only thing that sucks is I checked on the map, right? I planned all this. And is that this road ends at a park, I believe, before Van Horn Street. And being the coffee drinker that I am, well, I'm going to have to go, you know, as soon as possible. So that's why I'm not really dilly-dallying here, you know. What's with this green space here? I'm going to take a guess. There was a house here, probably God knows when, it burnt to the ground. Demolished. By the way, I forgot to mention, you know, I'll take a little breather here. You know, back between 99 and 2001, I did a lot of house cleaning for seniors, mostly. That's what our company was based for. It was called Coup de Balai, Clean Sweepers, on actually the corner of Isabella and the Carey. And I work with a really nice bunch of people. My boss is great, and everybody. And we had some customers, obviously, in Snowden and Côte Saint-Luc, and here in Hampstead. And I remember even I had a customer too, I think probably in this building right here. And that's McDonald Street, if I'm not mistaken there. So yeah, there was I think almost all the customers were cool. They were respectful people. Speaking of respectful, you know, mindful. But then there was the occasional one where just difficult people and hard to deal with. And I remember I had a customer one time. I went there one time, and I was sick at that time. I wasn't well, and he was right there on the Carey and Côte Saint-Catherine, and that poor guy, man. I mean, it's bad enough he was really overweight. He was not well. I think he had diabetes or something. But the poor guy, I mean, just infestation of cockroaches. I'd never seen that before, and it freaked me out so much. I never wanted to see that again. That was definitely probably one of the worst days of my life. I think that really scarred me. It was look how simple this house looks compared to everything else. Hey, no. Yeah, Some of them look a little simple, eh? Anyway. Yeah. What a perfect day would be out to cruise in any classic car. I saw a Mini come by there with a few people, full occupancy there, and top down, even though it's like 8 degrees. But that's just show off ridiculous bullshit. You know, like, come on, it's 8 degrees for crying out loud. Even if you got the heat on full max, you're not gonna tell me those people in the back are cold. Anyway, I notice things, maybe too much so. See, look at that. That looks very, very British Anglo, you know, type of design going back to the old country in the UK. No? Hey, listen, if you're British, I've never been to the UK. I've seen pictures. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. I don't know what the hell is that. What is that thing on the balcony there? See, again, with my sight, I don't know what that is. Ugh, whatever. Well, we're moving along there. I'm trying to think what street this is here. I don't know. I hear somebody's alarm going off. Hey, speaking of cottages, look at that. Big time. So, of course, you know, you see these types of house designs, especially in the Westmount, NDG, not so much so, I don't think. Hey, look at this. I got a friend of mine. He has one of these. My friend Brian. Yeah, that was interesting when he picked me up in one of those, actually. And funny enough, my father has a Highlander. You know, that sounds like a burglar alarm, actually. If I hang out here long enough, you think I'll see the cops show up? I always need those response videos, you know? I don't know. Man, I can't remember ever being around this area, actually. Look at all this. Is this recent? That's not old. That's not old. Come on. Where's the crossroad? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that Volvo T5. Interesting. That's definitely kind of like a entry-level luxury car, you know? Doors weigh a ton. Are we out here? Langhorne. Holy cow. That's the first time I see that, actually. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by all these. I'm guessing they're condos. I'm guessing they're condos because look, that used to be a much bigger park, eh? So anyway, whoa, no, not again. Look at this, another one that bit the dust. I got the tree disease. I never remember the name of it. What a shame. That's too bad. We need more trees, for crying out loud, not less. I don't know how many people realize that the trees are not only beautiful, they even serve a purpose. They clean the polluted air, right? So, anyway. Oh man, I gotta go whiz though, Jesus. But you know, I remember there was also a guy, when I was doing the cleaning thing, there was a couple of cars that really caught my eye. I was glad I had started dragging my camera along with me, my Yashica, because there's a couple of cars I saw that really like blew my mind in this area around here, not necessarily on the street. One of them was a 77 Lincoln Continental Mark V. It was like a royal blue, it was mint. No idea what happened to that car. And by the way, look how weird this is. These Chrysler Pacificas, they intrigue me because I think they look pretty damn cool, even though they probably look like they have no headroom. They're so low, but they're all electric. So if you want like a non-electric Chrysler van, you buy the old type, not this one. Now, what was I going to say now? Oh, God, I lost my train of thought now again. Oh, God. What was I thinking now? What was I talking about? This guy's got roofing going on, the music's going on. It's even throwing me off even more, actually. Oh, that was my place a couple weeks ago. They redid the whole roof. 45 grand, man. 45,000. You know? Damn it, what the hell was I talking about now? I don't even remember at all. Anyway, I don't want this music to interfere with my trying to make some kind of money. It's freaking peanuts, so I'm going to stop here for a moment. Oh my God, really? 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 That's all I'm going to say, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Me personally, all I could say is that for one thing, I'm not a fan of Audis, okay? I think there's only like 2 cars they made that were really cool. The A8, the R8 and the one that's like a cabriolet coupe. That's about it. And I wish I remember what I was going to say before, but I guess it wasn't very important. This person's got a really nice landscaping there. There's got to be an Italian who has this, eh? Like seriously, the kind of like the very light colored bricks and you know, oh my god, that's weird. It looks like an ad. It looks like a car ad. There's like a Honda Accord and there's a Camry next to that. Wow, that's where are the oldies at, for crying sake? Where are these people? Are they should be cruising and driving them right now? You know, like, man, I would. That's for damn sure. Like I said in the beginning, you know, sunny skies, blue skies like this today. It's been rare this year. Winter was just horrible, horrible winter. Horrible. Did I tell you how much it was horrible? Just horrible. Now, mind you, maybe you noticed, but I'm minding my P's and Q's because I have a big voice. I have a big mouth. So I'm refraining. Oh! Meow! 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 What a cute pussycat! Meow! I wish I could let Gloria outside like that, but it's not a good idea where I live. We are at Hampstead Road. All right. A couple of cars under cover there. Definitely not vintage. Probably nothing I'm interested in anyway. Once again, I've derailed myself in my own thoughts. What was I talking about? Does it matter? Probably not. Well, we're almost done over here. Oh my God, the street goes on forever. Holy Jesus. I don't know if I'm going to do all this. Sorry, Jerry, if you see, well, I know you see this, but if you're watching this, I'm going to do what I can. But honestly, you know, I got to go do a number one. And, you know, this is like, you know, let me zoom in here and see what I have. Oh. Okay, that's probably Van Horn over there, I think. That bus that just passed. Yeah, that's definitely Van Horn. Okay, the street ends over there. Awesome. It's getting a little fed up there because, like I said, I got to go to the bathroom and I'm pretty damn far from DeCarry. So maybe if I'm lucky by the time I finish this properly and fully and completely, then I'll catch the other 161 and I won't have to walk, go find a bathroom. And yeah, you see, there's something I just noticed here. I didn't pick up on it right away. Look at all these homes. All these houses were built in the 50s and up. So you see how long this street is and how long it's been around. You got like, I love that about urban, you know, architecture and planning is, you know, you go in, you know, in the old part and then it gets kind of newer, you know, and then, you know, homes built in the 70s or 60s and then like 80s. And that's really cool, you know, like these are the type, I grew up in a house kind of similar to this, sort of similar, you know, longer though. But the same style of bricks, though. The same style of bricks, you know, the big and the small ones. And I love that. Very 50s design. And, yeah, so. Now, yeah, I forgot to mention something, actually. There's, man, it's warm now. Holy cow. I'm wearing gloves and everything. Hang on a minute. It's funny how it looks like the suburbs around here, but it's really in the city. Like, honestly, you know, like. You go just a few streets away and you're like, you know, next to like commercial buildings and busy boulevards at DeCarry and apartment buildings and so forth. But anyway, I almost forgot to mention to the guy who wanted me to do a walking video on Sauve near Saint Michel. I'm going to have to check that out. I don't know if I remember I did a walking video in the summer on Sauve one time close to Pinef. So I'll have to check that out, and I'll see what I can do. And you're right, I'm aware that it's near Port Royal, which runs along the Seine Saint Laurent subdivision. So we shall see. Anyway, Jerry, buddy, this is for you and anybody who lives or has lived in this neighborhood, or you come to visit an aunt here, or whatever. You know, if you tell me memories about, you know, your dad had a whatever, a tornado or something, whatever, just write it down. It'll be nice to see that. I like these interesting comments. Like I said, it would have been cool to see an oldie, but que voulez-vous, as we say, what are you going to do? Look at this, 2 Dodge Rams here, right? This is like where I live. Man, where I live in Hochelaga, it's Dodge Ram country, man, you know? There's tons of these things. You know, because mechanically they're good, but they have got problems, so. The Toyota Tacoma. Now these things are like really like major value on these trucks. It's crazy how they're because it's Toyota. Anything Toyota made in the 90s and up is worth serious dough, man. Even if you got a, like those old Toyota Tercels in my area, man. I mean, you know, you get a clean one probably for at least $2,000 because it just lasts forever, you know. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna walk all the way down there, seriously, because then I got to walk all the way back. And like I said, I'm it's not so much I'm a little pooped. It's really because I gotta, you know, go as we say, drain the vein. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in down this street here, right to the end. There you go. And you know what's funny? When I was talking about house cleaning before, I used to have a customer right here. She was Moroccan Jewish, I think. Can't remember her name though. I can't remember her name. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Finishing here on Van Horn Street, which becomes Fleet West down there. And I can't remember that woman's name. I used to go to her house and clean every week, once a week, with my friend Dickie, who apparently later on I found out he hit the jackpot, the lotto or something. So that's it, guys. Take care and all the best. Thanks for watching, and be good and stay safe, and let's hope for a friggin' COVID free year, or at least free of masks, wearing masks anyway. Take care, guys. Bye bye.